Hello ladies and gentlemen of the interwebs, my name is Jeff RaucH, also known as The Man Strikes Again, and 5 years ago today, after leaving my lifelong home of South New Jersey, I arrived here in the Coachella Valley, Southern California for the very first time. Congratulations to me. Before I left New Jersey in the summer of 2014, I created a Facebook account. Prior to that, I never had Facebook and was in fact totally against it. I was not very happy or proud of the life I was living. I worked an average job and lived in the hood. But now I was moving to California and suddenly had something to brag about. Moving here was my lifelong dream and I let everybody know it. I joined Facebook for the first time and posted pictures, video, and status updates galore. But then, over the next few years, I turned into a Facebook addict. Before I knew it, I couldn't seem to get much of anything done without stopping to scroll. I turned into the guy who was doing most of his communication with humanity through a screen on my phone. I've just always been a really real kind of guy who would much rather look someone in the eyes and talk face to face. When it came time to reprioritize and eliminate distraction, social media, especially Facebook, was the first and most obvious thing to eliminate. I haven't been back since, but suspect I will return one day. My first 4 years and change living here were spent sharing an apartment with my former roommate and close friend, Douglas Van Sant. Doug is from the same hometown in South New Jersey as me, and he moved here just a few months before I did. We had us a lot of good times. About a year after I moved here, Doug pointed out to me how hopelessly out of date my 90s fashion had long since become. He helped me to reinvent myself from Jersey white boy to Cali cool. I came to the Coachella Valley with very little money saved up. My first week here, I went to a job fair in the city of Indio. It was here that I passed my resume off to representatives from KESQ TV News. I was told on that day, "We're not hiring right now, but you never know when we might be in the future." Of course, that wasn't what I wanted to hear at the time. 7 months later, I was working the absolute worst job I've ever had in my life for a rehab type company known as Sovereign Health of California. I hated it so bad that every day that I woke up, I absolutely dreaded going into work. But you know what? I showed up anyway because it was the right thing to do. One day, I found myself on my back patio praying to the heavens, "Dear God, I need to get out of this job. I know that when I pray for something, it doesn't mean that it happens right away, but I don't have time to wait for this. I need something to happen right now." And as I said those exact words at that exact moment, my phone rang. This is a true story. On the other end of the phone was Tim Kiley, Assistant News Director for KESQ. He had my resume in his hand and had seen a Star Wars stop motion that I had done. He just happened to be a really huge Star Wars fan, and from the first time we spoke, I knew I was meant to meet him. So you were saying, Mr. Supervisor, sir, what were you just saying about me specifically?
You're fired, get out.
Yikes. That's not at all how I wanted that to go.
Okay, I said you were right. You were right. Is that what you wanted to hear?
That is exactly what I wanted to hear.
Man.
Now it's on video. This gentleman and I know each other in a professional capacity. He is my direct supervisor, assistant news editor.
He was right one time.
He just said on video that I was correct.
One time.
And that's it. I'm satisfied.
One time. I worked for the company ever since. In my first year with KESQ, I met Joe Swanson himself, Patrick Warburton, wandering around the hallways, who was there to promote his annual charity golf tournament, the Warburton Classic. I've been a lifelong fan of The Flash ever since the
TV show came on in the early 90s, and I'm also a really big fan of the current CW Arrowverse, which includes The Flash. Well, in my third year working for the station, I got the opportunity to volunteer for our booth at Palm Springs Comic-Con. As a result of that, I got to meet original Flash TV series star Amanda McGee and also John Bailey, voice of Screen Junkies, on his trailers. I was also given an autographed copy of the script from the pilot episode of The Flash and this limited edition poster. And as if all that wasn't enough, last year I even got an autographed picture of Arrow regular John Barrowman. Okay, so I'm here with KESQ Dayside reporter Tom Tucker, who went and interviewed the legendary John Barrowman today. And I could not go because I had to edit stuff. But you may know that John Barrowman plays Malcolm Merlin on TV's The Arrow, which I am a huge fan of the Arrowverse. I'm wearing my Flash t-shirt right now, just by coincidence. And Tom was nice enough to bring back this super high quality autographed photo from John, aka Malcolm Merlin. Thank you so much, Tom.
You're welcome, buddy.
You're my guy.
Yeah, dude, you're my guy. I'm excited for you. Glad you like it.
Good stuff. And cut. While we lived together, Doug started a band. They went on to release a debut album and go on a national tour. But before any of that happened, they got called to play Coachella Music and Arts Festival in 2016.
The absolute most amazing moment of my 2016 so far, because I keep topping myself, is happening right now, live with the Fluster at Coachella.
I went as Doug's +1 guest of an artist, and we ran into Andre 3000 backstage. In the summer of 2017, my dear sweet mom got on a plane for the first time in her life, and she and my auntie came to visit me. We drove around Socal one weekend and went to Idlewild, Cabazon Dinosaurs, La Jolla Caves, the very first McDonald's museum in San Bernardino, and the Hollywood sign. It was the only time since moving that I've seen her. I love you, Mom. Mwah. Doug and I lived together almost 4 years, but eventually the time came for us to part ways. But he and I remain close friends. I see him regularly and attend many of his shows. He moved in with his girlfriend. I moved out and got my own place, and I've lived here alone ever since. Okay, so this is the outside of my apartment door. Knocking on my own door, but I'm not there to answer because I'm out here with you, right? So, well, if we step inside, here's my hallway, right? But you didn't see that one coming. Hallway inside the door. Who would have thought? This is my Nest air conditioner thingamajig. This is my bathroom right here. This is where I do my hair, put my makeup on, and get pretty, huh? So that's the bathroom there. And then right here, this is Lady Flash, aka Jessie Quick. She greets me every morning when I wake up. What a doll she is. I love her so. And right here, this is my sliding bedroom door to my room. Everybody that comes here is always real impressed by this. I hear it's a big thing in San Francisco, where I've never been. But the guy who lived here before me built it, and I was like, you know what, you should leave that up there. And I paid him $50, and now I own it. This is my bedroom. I like the very black and white and gray color scheme. This is my TV, my Apple TV. This right here, B's my walk-in closet. Even in the closet, do I represent the fanboy with the Venom poster? Get Solo over here to the side, Suicide Squad, and some Flash stuff. Yeah, and then of course there's clothes, right, which I wear. And then if we move along this way, we got this here kitchen type area. Here's some brilliant insight into the world of The Bachelor right here. This is what a bachelor's food cabinet looks like. Cookies, Reese's, oatmeal, peanut butter, canned soup. A lot of frozen stuff here in the fridge, huh? Because I don't really know how to cook much of anything at all. I'll just admit it right now. And then this might be the most important area of this entire apartment. My coffee pot. Every day starts right here. I couldn't live without this thing. It's funny, the hot plate on it is cracked. I need to replace it, but it still works. That Superman clock is from a girl I used to date a long time ago. In fact, all this nice hero stuff, this right here was a gift from somebody, right? This right here was a gift from the Duggar. The Duggar.
And this Last Action Hero poster, it's also a gift from the Duggar. That Duggar, he's just, he keeps on giving, that guy. So this is my living room area. On this side is my fanboy nerd shelf. You can see a lot of Flash representation happening up here. We love the Flash. I think I can turn this on. Can you just really see that light? That's like a deco light, so if you turn this off, you turn all this off, there's not too much light in here, but you can kind of see right there how it shines. It looks like an actual real Death Star in space at night. So we like that. And coming around here, this is my desk where I edit everything. This is my camera right here, my actual real camera that I shoot everything on. And the lens kit, it's not coming out of here too cooperatively. There it is right there. So that's what I shoot my YouTube stuff on for the most part. Then over here we got this is my motivation, my TMSA dry erase board where I keep track of my YouTube. 87 subs. It went up 2 subs since I wrote this. It's actually out of date. The Man Strikes Again is going places. See that arrow? That's a bright future that's ahead of me. That's what we got going on there. And this is my last 3 videos and what the views are at. So that helps me to remember that people do watch stuff, right? This is, I bought this at Universal Studios a couple years ago. This is more collector's type stuff right here. We got the Freddy Krueger glove, the penguin. My mom gave me that for Christmas. Dear Mom. And this Deadpool came from a work buddy of mine named John Marino. But John Marino's very modest, very low-key kind of guy. These curtains here, if we look outside through the curtains, we have the outside world of Ariana. The view is not great, I gotta say, but you can see, over here is a building, but over here you can see beautiful Southern California, palm trees, mountains. I love that kind of stuff. Let me just tell you right now, I never get tired of saying palm trees and mountains because I never get tired of looking at palm trees and mountains. And this right here is the main rest area. This couch right here is like one of my proudest adult accomplishments. See that? Stretch out, watch a movie. This couch looks even more comfortable than it is, so that's all I'm going to say about that. And then over here I got this Giganosaurus television that I acquired with a great deal while working at Best Buy. It's a 75-inch 3D TV and a sound bar. This is a 3D Blu-ray player, and then this below it is an older Blu-ray player, but I really only use it for the iPod dock because I like to experience music in a lot of different ways. This is recent Blu-rays that I'm gonna watch. I bought this when it came out, which was like a couple months ago, and I've yet to sit down and watch it. And then this is my 3D. This TV is 3D, so the player does 3D, and the glasses are also 3D. So I sit on my faux leather couch, my extremely comfortable faux leather couch, with my 3D glasses, and I watch my 3D movies on my 3D television. And that's the life I'm living, baby.
Living in Southern California these past 5 years has afforded me certain sightseeing opportunities.
TMSA coming to you live from the streets of Los Angeles. Here it is. It is called Chandler Valley Center Studios. And here behind me is the world famous welcome to the fabulous Las Vegas sign. The Santa Monica Pier. Right there. Boom. I'm out here at Venice Beach. I've never been here before in my life. It's insanely beautiful here. Welcome to downtown Yucca Valley with TMSA and SC.
But there have been struggles as well. Because life is life, and at times we all experience difficulty. No one's life is as perfect as they make it look online, especially not on social media, and I'm no exception to that rule. But at the end of the day, all my struggles make me a better, stronger person, and I wouldn't change any of it for anything. I love Southern California. I love living here. I love being here. Of course, I want to travel the world and see other places, but this place is my permanent home forever. And I'm fortunate to live somewhere where I feel that way about it, because I certainly didn't feel that way before moving here. Every day I get to drive around this beautiful valley full of sunshine, palm trees, and mountain views. The Coachella Valley boasts an average of 350 days of sun per year. I feel great about the future. I'll continue to create videos even if no one ever cares to watch them. One day soon, I'll buy a home, settle down, raise a family, grow old, but we'll see what I can accomplish before then. I set my goals and I work at them a little bit at a time, because someday never comes, but tomorrow always does, so we'll see what year 6 has in store. I'm Jeff RaucH, also known as The Man Strikes Again, and thank you so much for joining me.